Hi, today we're going to learn or receive 6 messages from the tarot deck, from Spirit through the tarot deck, on how to best harness and take advantage of the amplified energy of this new moon in Aries and the solar eclipse that is arriving on April 8th, 2024. The last time we had a similar solar eclipse was back in August 2017, and I recall vividly, and this is making me feel old, how fast time is going. I was still in my federal job, and several of us, went up on top of our building, and I forget what thing we had. They didn't have those glasses. We had something, looked at down at a paper, something that reflected up at the solar eclipse, and that's how we saw it. Now, I have not gotten out yet, and they're probably sold out to get Eclipse glasses at the local Lowe's, which I was told would have them. But anyway, let's see what Spirit advises us. And the songs, there are a couple of songs. One is called Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. That came out in 1983, dating myself and feeling like the years are just whizzing by. And also Staring at the Sun by U2, one of my favorite bands that I saw back in also June of 2017. So time is whizzing by. Let's see. I'll lay out the 6 cards and then I will explain all of them. You won't be able to see everything here, but some of this you'll see. All right, the first card, Page of Cups. Second card, 9 of Cups. Third card, wow, a lot of cups here. Feelings, a lot of feeling. 7 of Cups. 6 of Wands reversed. 10 of Coins reversed, Pentacles reversed. And the World reversed. All right, let's jump into the interpretation. Now, card number 1 represents, at this position, is what bold intentions can you set during this new moon and solar eclipse? Now, when upright, the Page of Wands is a person animated a lot by the heart, young, vibrant energy, that youthful energy. Can be a male or female. In this particular rendition, it's a male, appears to be a male. We've got this turbulent seas behind him. He appears to be on a platform, like a stage, and he's gazing at this cup, and it's a very quizzical image because it appears that the fish is peering out of the cup and giving him a message of some kind. Now, this, of course, cups relate to feelings and emotions, and how this relates to what bold intention can you set. And given that I selected it reversed, it suggests to me that you really need to turn within, tune into what you are feeling deep from within your heart about what bold intention you can set. It needs to be a heartfelt intention. That is what the Page of Cups reverse is advising so strongly, in my intuitive opinion. And we see here, there are lots of flowers on his tunic. Even in the midst of turbulence that might be surrounding you during this time, there are changes, amplified energy. New moons bring that, new moons and full moons. But it is suggesting to me that turn within, look within, to really feel from the power of your heart what bold intention you can set. Needs to be something perhaps new. I would say that's my first impression with that card on how to best harness the energy of the new moon. Now, card number 2 is, where do you need to shift your energy? And we have the 9 of Cups reversed. Now, when upright, the 9 of Cups is a image that depicts this merchant. Looks like a merchant. That's what often a lot of tarot readers characterize this individual here, a man who's got his arms crossed, but looks pretty self-satisfied. Has a slight smile, almost like the Mona Lisa smile, and he has this array of cups behind him. And it would almost appear that, it does appear that it's like a set of achievements that he has stacked behind him, and he's very clearly feeling fantastic about it. But given that it's reversed and it's relating to where do you need to shift your energy, I would say that this particular image, the Nine of Cups reverse, is advising you to maybe get away from the area. You always want to operate from the heart and the head, both of those together. But especially since he has his crossed arms, don't be complacent. Now, where you need to shift your energy, don't be complacent. Allow yourself to continually grow and expand. Because just looking at him with those crossed arms, that suggests someone who's immobile. He's not moving from this area. He's just sitting there satisfied. So yes, I would say the Nine of Cups reversed is saying where you need to shift your energy during this new moon is to don't be complacent. Look at areas in which you can grow, expand, and move forward. Now the next card represents what area needs deep healing. And we have the Seven of Cups, one cup card again, 3 cups in a row, which is a lot. So that means half of this reading is related to the field, to the area of the heart and feelings and sentiments. And so what needs deep healing? And healing is something that I've been working on, especially this past few weeks, working with an emotional freedom technique practitioner, because I recognized that in 2 major areas of my life where I have a lot of frustration, the undercurrent is the same. And it dates back to childhood experiences that created a particular disempowering feeling and thought system. So what area needs deep healing, you need to look at, especially I would say, since this is the Seven of Cups, often called the card of illusion and delusion, is perhaps there's an area where you may have either compromised yourself or deluded yourself. You haven't been realistic in a particular area, that you've been either Pollyanna or just not realistic, your energies have not been well placed. I would say that's the area where you need deep healing, and that you've had a lot of emotion and feelings linked up with this. And especially given that we need deep healing, it may have been that you've just been jumping from one thing to the next, seeking something elusive. And so that may be an area that you need deep healing, where you don't feel quite satisfied with yourself and you just keep searching and gazing at something else. That's what's coming to my mind. Now, the next card represents how can you boost your confidence? Well, this card, when upright, the Six of Wands, is the epitome of, it represents a celebration. We see this man with a laurel wreath. He's on top of his horse, and we don't see his facial expression because his face is, we only see the side of his face. But we see these individuals next to him, and it appears that it's a celebration time, victory time. He's coming back from victory. But how can you boost your confidence? Well, there's a book called Success is an Inner Game, Success is an Inside Job, and there are a whole bunch of books called XYZ is an Inside Job. Well, to bolster or boost your confidence, it all has to come from within you. That's the source of everything. Confidence, love, everything is rooted in how you view yourself, in what you feel deep down. So what the Six of Wands reversed is suggesting to me is that you need to turn within, acknowledge, really think deeply about your achievements, your victories, your successes, and tap fully into that with that fire energy. The wands represent the fire energy and purpose, because that's a way you can boost your confidence, is to really turn within. Don't base it on feedback from other people. True, authentic self-confidence, obviously itself, comes from within. So turn within and reflect. Take time to reflect on the things that you have achieved in your life. Now, the next card, interesting. How can you create more stillness? And this is the 10 of coins reversed. Now, when upright, the 10 of coins or 10 of pentacles is a situation we see it's often associated called the legacy card, inheritance card. We see 3 generations. We've got the older man, gentleman here, grandfatherly type. We've got the couple, husband and wife there in the middle, and then we've got the child peeking out from the side. And so we get that sense of, and with all the coins and representing the material realm and finances, etc., we get the idea of legacy and things being passed on from one generation to the next. But given that's reversed, and that it's in the position of how can you create more stillness and quiet and peace and calm in your life, I feel it's suggesting that perhaps you need to let go of release of familial ways of doing things. There may be things that you accepted. I mean, we inherit and we gain both positive and negative beliefs, practices, etc., habits from our family. But if we want to create more stillness and calm, suggesting to me that perhaps release anything that came from your family situation, from your upbringing, that was counter to that, that did not help create stillness, etc., as a foundation. That could be whether it's anything from criticism or family, familial ways of doing things, belief systems that were maybe conducive to creating chaos. I would say that think of ways of, that areas in which the family ways of doing things have not been conducive to stillness, and be willing to release them. That's what I see this 10 of coins reversed is advising. And finally, the final core message theme from the universe vis-a-vis this energy from the new moon in Aries, the amplified energy, time for healing, time for setting bold intentions. And we have the World card, major arcana, so it's got extra weight, reversed. Now, when the World card is upright, it's a situation in which we feel a sense of completion. It's at the end of the major arcana, so there is that concept of ending a particular cycle, and it almost looks like a cycle there. She's got this figure has this sash, purple sash, which for me suggests spirituality, and there are 4 strong figures. We've got the eagle, the angel, the ram, and the lion all surrounding her. But if we're trying to harness the energy of the new moon and make some bold intentions, I would say that this is suggesting, the world reversed is suggesting that, again, turn within. We've got a lot of reversals in this. Turn within and think about the new cycle, and dramatic new cycle, a new goal that you wish to embark on at this time, because this is auspicious time with a new moon, fresh energy, fresh vitality. And if you focus on deep healing, you'll have a strong foundation from which to build something new. So for me, the World card is advising you to turn within, acknowledge what has been completed, celebrate that, and then think deeply about what new area, what new project, what new bold intention you can start creating now. I hope this reading has been helpful for you. If you've not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And until next time, remember, illumine your mind, inspire your life with tarot.